Lakshmi, is that okay for you? Oh, can you please switch on your audio? Okay, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, Lakshmi, first of all, congratulations from Vtricks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, this interview is basically to make the candidates that it is possible for the people to get into IT even after the gap,
Yes,
right?
sir. Hmm.
So, I know your hard times when you came to Vtricks, that how you actually, or what was your mindset, and how you strived hard, and how you actually, took all our inputs and you took it as a challenge and you did it, right?
Yes, sir.
So we thought of, okay, we'll have a short call with you so that you will also make your juniors feel that it is possible, okay, and so, right? So first thing is, I know like what was your effort and most importantly, how was your preparations, Lakshmi? Like how you were preparing.
So, first of all, when I started preparing, sir, it's all like I followed the guidance given by Vtricks Technologies. So,
Right.
especially the main concept, what I feel is like assignments, sir. So
Oh, great.
assignments, because
Mhm.
I worked like even it is a simple program also, I thought it like a real time program.
Great.
So I feel suppose what I say is like IT people work with very, they have some targets and all, they have to finish it off. So that much dedication, even we are practicing also.
Correct.
What I felt is like we have to work very hard. That is first thing, and
Correct.
mostly practice is most important for
Mhm.
coding.
That's
For
true.
me, it is like if we don't practice for 2 or 3 days, we will forget. What
Yeah,
I feel, my
that
thing is,
that's quite
uh,
common. We engineers
uh,
always follow Google and we do it. That's
yeah.
true. That's
Mm.
always there.
And main thing is like teaching given by you,
Mhm.
especially by you.
Ah, that's
So
right.
it's like when connected to your frequency, they don't like other people teaching. This is like open fact what I felt.
That's
Initially it feels like little fast, but actually after
Mhm.
habituating, it is
Yeah.
very simple. You can explain in very simple words. And to be frank, when I'm giving interview, I copied lot of your words also to I use it to tell like a data analyst has to be like this and all. Whatever you explained me while teaching, those
Yeah.
words only I exhibited there.
Oh, great.
If they ask one question, I used to explain everything.
Wow.
So that is the main thing.
Good. Now next
Uh,
time we will plan a voice recognition, plagiarism check. Okay. So no one will copy your words. Okay.
of course.
Good, good, good. Okay, that's
Yes,
great.
sir.
And
Mm,
moreover, we saw your assignments, like, whatever the assignments yesterday, we were just meeting our team and we saw other assignments were up to the mark, and
mm,
you actually put really good effort. We had given you a lot of quiz and you were constant, you were participating in all the quiz. No, the great thing what I, felt was most of the people when they come to me, they ask like, so, Vinay, I have like 9 years of gap, 10 years of gap. I
mm.
really want to get into IT and I am from the teaching background. I want to get into IT. I'm working for the non-support, like customer support kind of job. I want to get into IT. So
Hmm.
all these kind of questions when we raise, I always tell them only one thing, that is, you need to put your effort. Okay,
Hmm.
so whatever the end-to-end support which is required, be there. We are there to help them. Okay, but the encouragement will be there from our side, provided the candidate must always feel yes, it is possible, and they have to follow our guidelines very properly, which you did it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I can just ask you, like, what was your answer? Because most of the people, when they try to give some fake answers. When they ask about what we're doing for 9 years, they say I was
Hmm.
working here, I was working there. But I know that you answered truly that you were having a gap and you were
Yes.
striving hard to get the job, right? So
Yes,
what
sir.
was your answer? Like, how did you
So
manage it?
for
Yeah.
this question, I think so we should be very frank only, sir, because everyone have personal problems and all.
Correct.
Especially coming to girls or ladies, we
Mhm.
have families, personal life problems, restrictions, much more.
Correct.
So we should not be fake because even if we are telling content, interviewer can
Easily
expect these
understand.
because they are like well experienced in taking lot of interviews. So in
Correct.
my
Correct.
scenario, I didn't make any fraud or anything. I tell whatever the thing is
Good.
because I told him, no, sir, I took gap because of personal reasons only. So earlier
Correct.
I worked for 3 years as a teaching. Later I took break because I have this
Yes.
reason. my
Correct.
personal reason. So
Correct.
that's why I took.
Mm.
But yeah, when you asked, you have so much gap. Again, you are coming back. How can you afford the company, and or how can you be profitable for us? So then I said, like, yes, sir, you are true. I have 9 years of gap or 8 years of gap, but still I have that passion to do. I can
Mhm.
do competitively with the freshers, even though I have gap also. You can see my hard
Mhm.
work. I am competing with them. So for my it's not a scenario. I told the same answer to them, sir. But I
Good, good.
didn't tell any fake answers like I did this and that. All. I
Great.
just said I worked in my domain, and
Mm.
after that, due to this gap, in order to cover it, I make a fresh degree, and I'm
Mm.
doing all the certified courses like Python or data science, whatever.
Good,
So
good,
with
good.
fresh skills, I am like I'm trying. I said the
That's
same
that's
answer.
that's great. That's great. No, that has to be the answer. Usually
Hmm.
people they try to fake with their experience and do something. Where I'll
Hmm.
always say you have an opportunity. It's not that your experience or because when I see in your case, you are capable enough to do right from data extraction, till doing Python, Python
Hmm.
programming, then putting onto the cloud or whatever it is. Like end
Hmm.
to end, you are able to do it, right? So that is what the most important point. And basically, when we see about the freshers, or it may be the people who have gap in the industry and they're like trying to look forward for their job perspective, one thing from your experience, what they need to learn is like effort, hard effort, and the protocols we need to be followed. Because whatever the best training perspective we give it the best, that you need to encash it, okay, and you need to do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is one part. And moreover, Lakshmi, how about project perspective? Was there any questions on the project? Because basically, what happens, they may say that directly will be because of the project now. You are capable because you learned from our training and you are doing it. But
Hmm.
what was your answer that time? Like, did they ask any questions about the project perspective?
So in my case, they didn't ask much about projects, sir. But I told them I have done course and I did a web-based development project. They
Yeah.
said like, okay, it's good. It is an additional effort for us. So you have a
Mm,
lot of information.
mm.
They didn't ask much about like project deployment, how to do and all.
But
They
you had a
just,
knowledge about it.
yes, sir, I had a knowledge.
You had a
Even I
knowledge
told them, I only
about
told
it.
them
Mhm,
actually. And I
mhm,
started like,
mhm,
mostly said I got job in a sense means it is like purely because of data analysis and because of you. Because when
mhm.
I'm starting telling, he was
Yeah.
like, oh, you have a lot of, that means
No,
the
no.
interviewer get
See,
attracted.
that's quite common because
Hmm.
whenever the candidates join to us, right, I always say them one answer. You don't join to become a data science engineer or machine learning engineer. That happens down the lane. At
Yes,
least get into the industry with a good profile, right?
yes, sir.
Because once when you join us for a data analytics or a data science or machine learning, right, now you'll be capable enough to go for SQL jobs,
Hmm.
Python development jobs,
Yes,
Java
sir.
developer jobs, right? Business
Yes,
analytics jobs, data science jobs, machine learning jobs, so that you'll be ready for multiple domains. That is what actually I tell for
exactly.
all the candidates. That's very important. Okay,
Hmm.
and that's really great. So, I mean. I really don't want to have this session to ask you what were the technical questions asked, okay? Because we have made a lot of videos to answer those things. What will be the technical
Yeah,
question
yeah.
which will be
Hmm.
asked, and how, because this is like simple question where most of people think it is highly impossible to get into the industry. So what would be your suggestion for the juniors? Okay, where they say that they need a job and they're looking for the jobs or something like that. What would be your suggestion? You know?
The first thing is like if it is like freshers, in my case, I recruited as a fresher only. So what interviewer is asking is like, okay, you have done in one certified course, but we need you in other technology. If we provide you like some training and all, are you interested to go through it? So
Mhm. Quite common.
we should like because generally freshers means they sometimes they don't know we have done in Python, how can we do it in Java, we have done in some other course, how can we, but we should not answer like that, no, I have done this only, I can do this only. We have to say like, yes sir, of course you only gave this suggestion, like if suppose if anyone asked, no, you want to do in Java means, then you can say like we have done in Python, but we can work for Java also, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The same answer I gave
It's
actually.
quite common, right? Like if you
Yeah,
learn Java, if you learn Python, the OOP concept of yours is pretty strong, right?
yeah,
And you know about SQL connectivity, you know
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
a lot of how the software development life cycle would work.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the small unit testing cases, that's
Yes,
quite
sir.
common in any of the development life cycles. That's really
Hmm.
great. Okay.
Mm.
I really appreciate your hard work, and I once again need to congratulate because a lot of
Thank you,
candidates
sir.
have been, lot of candidates keep getting placed in our organizations. Okay, in
Mm.
different profiles, but provided I feel very interesting candidates, and I just want to interview them so that the people really understand, hard effort of the candidate and the support from the organization. So, you
Mm.
have anything else to tell for Vtricks, Lakshmi?
Tells in the sense, sir, I didn't get the question actually. Like,
What is your, like if you want to give some feedbacks to Vtricks or you want to tell something to Vtricks,
mm,
because it is a platform where people
feedbacks in the
understand.
sense, I wish to give always all the positive feedbacks only, sir. I saw the same when
Mm,
before joining also when I searched for
mm,
Vtricks Technologies.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
I saw all the positive feedbacks and from
Mhm,
my side also all positive feedbacks only
mhm,
because what I observed especially is Vtricks is
mhm.
not a commercial training and development institute. That much
Thank you
in
so much.
single word I can tell that, sir,
That's great.
because
That's
you
very
are
great.
you are working to give
Mhm.
best product instead
Of
of
course. Mhm.
making money. You want to like explore the knowledge. You want to make people very to get good
It's by
opportunities.
passion, right? Of
Mm,
course, it's by
mm.
passion. Like,
That only, sir,
uh,
in nothing much, sir.
that's
Mm.
great. That's great. Lakshmi.
References wide, opportunities wide, you are providing everything so good. So nothing much.
That's great, and I've also seen couple of, lot of candidates are coming from your reference too. Okay,
Mm.
thank you for that.
Oh, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much,
Okay,
sir.
thank you for that also.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. Okay, great, Lakshmi. And once again, I wish you all the very best from Team Matrix. It might be HR team, okay, it will be training team, and all the teaching faculties who taught you. Okay, on behalf
Thank you,
of
sir.
them, I wish you all the very best. And the team Matrix will be with you for whatever help in your technical, wherever you want to continue your journey. It might be right from any technology development till analytics, AI, machine learning, whatever it is. Okay, you can just approach us at any point of time. We are with you. Okay, and
Thank you
I
so
wish
much,
you
sir.
all
Thank
the
you.
very best. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
thank you. Thank you for your time, actually.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's my pleasure.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, sir.